Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again to another live stream broadcast here at Grouse House. This is one of the first Grouse House homes that have been built. It's very exciting. We had a tour earlier with Paul the builder. If you want to walk this way with me, you can scroll down through our Facebook page and see that tour with Paul maybe after this little interview. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to have an interview with the designer and the director of Grouse House. His name's Herbert Field. His vision was to design a house that was not too big, was not too small, but was just right. And with these homes here in Ginny, I really believe he's done just that. So if we go inside to the kitchen, we'll find Herbert in there, and we've got a couple of questions that we're going to ask him. So follow me in here to the Grouse House kitchen. Here it is. How you going, Herbert?
Hi, how are you?
I'm really well, thanks. This is the man himself, Herbert Field, who designed the house. He's the director of Grouse House. I guess the first question we have for you is, why did you decide to design and build a Grouse House?
Well, there are over 2 million Australians live singly, and no one's designed an inexpensive home they can pay off in one income.
Right.
There is a big move now from the big McMansion type houses down to a simple, more frugal lifestyle.
Right.
So the house is designed to fit many marketing segments, being the elderly people, first home buyers, downsizers and all those sorts of people. And the house is specifically designed to be a great little quality built home that an ordinary person can afford and get out of debt quicker.
Sure.
You can borrow money to buy this house and you're out of debt overnight. Right. Why would you want to hook yourself up for hundreds of thousands of dollars and take 20 years to pay it off with no job security?
Right.
This one answers all those problems, and I just think it's fantastic.
I think it's fantastic too, and I guess we do see a few small houses popping up, especially through the Riverina. I'd love to hear from you. What separates this house from the others, in your opinion?
Well, thanks for that. It's, for starters, a great looking house.
Yeah.
If you had a small house with a flat roof and an ordinary facade,
yeah,
you'd be ashamed of it. You'd look like living in a cow shed. But because of the copyrighted design and the way the roof is designed and other things, and if you owned this house, you'd be very proud to tell your friends you live in it.
I think
so it's a great looking little house.
Yes.
It's also reasonably priced, of course.
Yeah.
It's affordable.
Yeah.
It's not an ordinary house because it's got a unique design feature, which means you can vary the design to suit the buyer.
Sure.
So although it's somewhat modulated, you can talk to the builder and you can have it built so that your personality, to reflect your personality, if you like. It can save you a lot of money, but if you're an investor, it can also make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And the big thing about it all is it's very environmentally friendly. This is a house that is environmentally friendly, and everything's about the environment now.
Yeah.
It'll save you money with services.
Yes.
It'll save you money with electricity.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I just can't think of one thing that's wrong with it, if you want to tell the truth.
Well, so we touched on this earlier. We talked a little bit about the different reasons that you might want to build a grouse house, but maybe we can expand on that. So, I mean, we mentioned first home buyers, we mentioned downsizers. I mean, what are some other reasons why somebody might want to erect a really affordable small home?
Well, look, you don't want to stitch yourself up the way things are with a 20-year principal and interest loan.
Right.
I mean, if I was starting out and I wanted a granny flat, for instance,
yeah.
If you build a granny flat and you own the land, you're making 12%, 15% return on your money, potentially.
Sure.
So that's better than putting in the bank at 2%, isn't it? If you're a downsizer, you can sell a big house and move into a smaller house, and the government lets you put the difference in price into a tax-advantaged super fund.
Yeah.
And we can help you with all that sort of thing. That's a very, very good deal.
Okay.
If you've got an old age home, how much it costs to go to an old age home? Hundreds of thousands. Yeah. Why don't you put a little grouse house in your backyard? And for maybe a bit over 100,000, and live in it with a carer coming in, and when you leave it's worth more money. You go in an old age home and you leave it's worth nothing.
No,
so look, this is all the reasons. If first home buyer, by the time you get the first home buyer's grant and the saving in stamp duty, you've got 15% of your money right there.
Right.
So look, it's a no-brainer. Look, this is designed for all these market segments. It'll suit a lot of people. You know, some people don't want to live like this, but this is designed for the average Australian who wants a great little house without spending too much money
I can see you're very passionate about it, and that's what I love about it as well. And it's quite clear when you take a walk through this house that a lot of passion and enthusiasm has gone into not just the design, but the construction as well, the materials that have been used and everything like that as well. And I will say, which was really impressive, that I just found out from the builder is Paul from Bradall Homes, a great builder in the Riverina. He said that a house like this could potentially, if this was the main focus, be erected in as little as 8 weeks, which I think is which is amazing, is it not?
It is amazing, and don't forget the foreign market.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have a lot of money when you're coming from China or somewhere else, it gives you a foothold in Australia.
There you go.
And here's another one. Here's another one for you.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a first home buyer, build the granny flat first, pay it off. You've got an unencumbered site, an unencumbered house, then build your bigger house later.
Look, I think what we need to do is we need to encourage everyone who's watching today just to pick up the phone and give Grouse House a call. The number is here in this post. I'll tell it to you anyway, 0414 233 673, 0414 233 673. The number is in the text above this post. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to tell us about this Grouse House. It's a beautiful little home. It's been a pleasure being here. We will see you next time.